Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Jessica, aka MissFitCurls, and welcome back to my channel. Through this channel, I really want to inspire you guys to hashtag just move and live your healthiest and best life, because I really feel like through commitment, dedication, and consistency, you can achieve any goal. Now, as you guys could tell by today's title, we are going to be talking about gym anxiety, which is something I actually experienced really hard once I started my fitness journey postpartum. In this video, we're going to be talking about things that could help get that under control so that way you're able to crush your fitness journey with confidence, just like I am right now. Being postpartum, I had a lot of gym anxiety coming back, and the gym that I go to, it's a primarily bodybuilding gym, like people who are competitors, who are about to step up on stage, who are big fitness enthusiasts go to this gym. And when you go to those types of gyms, they tend to look a certain way. Well, being postpartum and not being able to really work out during my pregnancy due to it being high risk, I wasn't able to be active to get my heart rate up and all of that. So I didn't look the part. And being postpartum, I didn't look the part because I haven't been training for pretty much a year. So I had a lot of anxiety going back because I felt like everyone was judging me, everyone was looking at me, like I didn't feel like I was going to belong. And then to you, it could be like not knowing the machine, not being so familiar with the gym. You feel like you're being judged and all these people are looking at you and judging you, especially all the things that we see on social media. I can't. And I'm not gonna lie and say right now, I have no gym anxiety and all of that, but since then I've changed a few things and I'm still battling it till this day because we're a constant work in progress. We're never going to have everything that we want because we're always gonna want something more. So I wanna say that because we're always a work in progress. But I feel like it's important to address it and handle it so that way you can feel like you can actually embark in your fitness journey and achieve the goals that you see so clearly for yourself. So I hope through this video, I can help you with that. All right, let's get comfy now. Before you go to the gym, there's some prep work that takes place, and a lot of that has to do with your fitness journey as a whole. Just know that right now, you're not where you want to be, but everyone goes to the gym to work on themselves, to make themselves better because they see better for themselves, and that's why everyone's there. Just because someone's there and they're jacked and blah, 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 they can do this, or just because you see someone else lifting heavy weight, that doesn't mean that they aren't dissatisfied with how they looked, what they're lifting. Everyone has their own idea for themselves that we don't know. And we are all going to the gym so we can better ourselves. So you have to set realistic expectations. And I touched on this on the last video I made whenever I talked about comparison paralysis and comparing yourself to others in the gym or just along your fitness journey. But you have to set achievable goals and focus on your own personal progress as opposed to comparing yourself to someone else's progress. And honestly, fitness journeys are so challenging. If it wasn't challenging, I swear everyone would do it. Piece of cake, mwah, chef's kiss. We got our goal. What's next? All the time. But fitness journeys are so hard. And my journey is even so hard. Susan, I'm barely making it. But you can't be afraid to fail because failure is learning. You won't learn unless you fail. A lot of mistakes that we made, we probably learned something from them. So it's the same thing that you have to implement into the gym as well. And you want to make sure that you ask questions. You can ask me. Girl, ask me any questions you have in the comments. I'll be more than happy to help you. Even in my Instagram posts and everything too, I try and answer as many comments as I try to answer as many questions as I can. Just find a trusting fitness professional that you look up to and ask them questions, because that will also help you mentally prepare going into the gym, having a goal, asking questions if you need help, and setting realistic expectations. And I don't know about you, not everyone is into this type of stuff. It took me a while to really get into it, but another thing that really helps some people is affirmations. So really positive affirmations, because a lot of your gym anxiety comes from your negative self-talk. So we'll easily talk ourselves out of something, or talk ourselves out of starting a fitness journey. And how many times have you started a fitness journey? Or how many times have you talked yourself out of it and said, okay, Monday, okay, Tuesday, okay, Wednesday, you know what, not this week, next week. Oh, you know what, not this month, I'm gonna start next month. You know what, I'm gonna start next year. When you've been wasting all this time and all this time you could have been making progress towards your goals. And like a lot of times our negative self-talk talks us out of things. So having like positive affirmations that you have with you, like on your phone, on your mirror, like by your bedside, just having positive affirmations really help as well. I know like with my clients, I have mindset training within my program, and we have positive affirmations that we hold close to us, so that way it helps us actually get through our fitness journey whenever it gets hard or whenever like our mindset gets low, to refer back to, so that way we can encourage ourselves to keep going to the gym and keep crushing our goals because they're attainable. It's just sometimes when things are hard, we just try and talk ourselves out of it. Like, I swear, I do it too. And like before you even step into the gym, part of the prep work too is like educating yourself. So like before you walk into the gym, you want to have a plan. And like that plan is going to be, today I'm going to be doing leg day. I'm going to be doing leg day. You pick your 6 exercises that you want to do, because typically you don't really need to do more than that unless like you're in some other form of training. But you pick your 6 exercises you want to do. I'm going to do like, let's say for example, hip thrust, deadlift. I don't even know. Pick your 6 exercises and you have your plan. If you don't know how to do some of those exercises, go to YouTube, go to Google, and Google those exercises. Like in the world of social media, there's like videos for everything. Like YouTube is a search engine, TikTok is a search engine. Like find the exercises that you want to do and have a fitness professional, tap on a fitness professional's video of them explaining it to you, so that way whenever you go to the gym, you have these 6 exercises written down on your phone, on a sheet of paper, or whatever you want to do, and you have more confidence going into it because you're like, okay, I remember them, I've seen this, we're going to do this. There's even like, because I know we typically don't like to like sit there at a machine and just read because it looks like we don't know what we're doing, when really like no one really cares. I still read machines. Sometimes there'll be like new machines at the gym and I'll just be like, ooh, who's she? And it used to like dagger my self-confidence, or like it used to make me think, Jessica, you're a fitness professional. Why are you like, this is embarrassing. Why? You should know every machine, even the new ones. You have to stay up to date with the latest and the greatest. No, everyone's still learning. Like if you're not continuously learning and growing through your journey, no matter what stage you are, you ain't doing it right, sis. But anyways, I digress. But obviously like the best way to ensure that you're going into the gym with confidence and that you like know that you're doing it correctly is working with a fitness professional like myself, like someone that you trust, like someone that you look up to, whether they're local, online, remote, like whatever. But ultimately that's going to be the best course of action, especially if you're a beginner. But if you don't have the funds to be able to do that, then the options I just mentioned are going to really help as well. All right, so let's say that we have a plan. We're going to go to the gym. We're going to do X, Y, and Z. Social media, I feel like, is so saturated with all these people doing like all these different renditions of the same exercise, making it fancier and more complicated and like, hoo, ha, wow. Like everyone's just reinventing the wheel. And it can be really discouraging sometimes because you're just like looking at all this and you're like, oh my God, I don't even know which one to do, blah, 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 all this stuff. I'm here to tell you, start small. You don't need to be doing all the fancy things. I talk about this on my Instagram, YouTube shorts, my TikToks all the time, but like you don't need to start doing all the fancy things. Start with the basics. How those people got to doing all those fancy things is they started at the basics and worked their way up, and they expanded their skill set. If you don't have that skill set yet, that's fine. There are some people that do all these fancy movements and I'm not even there yet. And I'm a fitness professional. It's okay. Like, take the pressure off of yourself and just start small. Just learn how to do the basic compound movement. Learn how to squat, learn how to deadlift, learn how to bench press, learn how to do a pull-up, learn how to do a lat pull down, learn how to do a row, like things like that. Learn how to do a push-up. All of these things will help you be able to develop the strength and the confidence to be able to get fancier with your movements. Just start small. It's okay to be basic, okay? And once you're able to do something, celebrate it, because like all the small things that you're able to do will amount to a bigger thing later. So like if you mastered how to like squat with a barbell and it was like the most intimidating process ever, great, celebrate that. Like that is awesome. Like getting PRs, that's awesome. Like really celebrate those achievements as you go along. And listen, like, so let's say you're going into into the gym and it's just like really intimidating. You don't know if you can go into it by yourself. Seek support. So like go in there with a gym buddy. Like if you are friends with someone else is trying to better themselves as well, then like schedule a time where both of you guys could go in at the same time and like do a workout together. Like sometimes having that support can really help boost our confidence as well and make us feel like we can do it, and kind of distracts you in a way too, because like you like talk to them in between rests and like things like that, or like you're doing the same thing. So if like you see them messing up and you're messing up as well, it makes you feel better because it makes you feel like you're not alone. And a lot of times like we feel alone in our fitness journey, and that's not okay. Because in reality, we're not alone. Like you're not alone in your fitness journey. You're not the only one who's a beginner who feels like they've lost themselves in life. They're trapped in their body, like whatever it is, like you are not alone, and there's someone else that feels that way. And the more we can seek people who we can relate to and who will go through it with us, makes you feel better. If you don't have friends that are going after goals of bettering themselves through the gym, then if you're able to, seek professional help, like as far as like hiring a trainer, hiring a fitness coach, like whatever the case is, you're trying to invest in yourself. So make that investment, put it into yourself, and a good coach isn't going to need to coach you for the rest of your life. Because like that's the thing with coaching. Coaches who have clients like who feel like they need them aren't in it for typically the right reasons, unless like that client just chooses to be with them because of like things that they have to offer and blah blah blah. Like that's fine. Like if you know that you can't, like if you know yourself and you're like, nah, if I don't have a coach, then I can't. I'm not going to hold myself accountable. Sometimes we need that other person to hold us accountable, and that's completely fine. But like temporarily having to hire a coach to make that investment in yourself is the best investment that you can make. The best investment that you can make is the investment in yourself. Whether it's through your time, whether it's through your money, whatever it is, like you are investing in your future self. And if it's like still intimidating, even if you go to the gym with like a workout partner, then try and choose, like if you're able to and your work schedule allows, like try and choose non-peak hours. So like typically a lot of people tend to work out like around 9, around like especially after work, like in between the hours of like 5 and 7. It can be really intimidating because there's everyone and their mom and their aunties and their brothers and their sisters and their best friends and their cousins are all in the gym around that time. So like it's not going to make you feel any better sometimes. So try and choose non-peak hours. Try to work out like early in the morning, getting up before work and like getting your workout done before you go into work, like around 6, around 7, like whatever the case is. If your gym is open that early, rearrange your schedule so that way you can make that time for yourself without feeling like everyone and their brothers and their sisters are there working out with you. And you have the space to be able to experiment with the equipment that they have and not feel like you're embarrassed. And those are going to be my tips for you to conquering your gym anxiety and crushing your fitness journey with confidence. If you found this type of video helpful, please do me a favor and like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment, because this is only going to help me be a better resource to you, and it's also going to help support my channel. And join me along for the ride, because I'm going through my postpartum journey right now, and I'm bringing you guys along with me on my TikTok, my Instagram, my YouTube. Like, we are in it together, okay? You are not alone in your fitness journey, and it's time to crush our goals together. So in my next video, I'm going to be talking about how you can measure your progress, helping you with like all aspects of your fitness journey, because I really see it for everyone, and everyone has the ability to achieve their goals and what they see for themselves, and I want to help you get there. So until the next time, bye.